Today's lesson is on writing an opinion piece, and it can be found in CS number 94. Should smoking be made illegal? Should checking in hockey be allowed for young players? A lot of questions have polarizing or strong opinions, and your opinion is simply what you think about a topic or explaining how you feel about people, places, or issues. And there could be some topics that you are very passionate about and you have a very strong opinion, and there might also be topics that you're not really that invested in, so you don't feel like you have a specific opinion on it. Anyone that has ever tried to hold their own in an argument and defend their opinion knows that opinions need support. It's not simply enough to just state, this is what I think. To be able to gather evidence and logical arguments or logical reasoning to support your opinion, it's really important to gather all the information that you can on an issue. So find out the evidence, find out what experts think, read magazine articles and books, carefully study the arguments on both sides. Once you've researched the issue thoroughly, make up your mind about which side is more convincing. Use your research and your reasons in writing your opinion to persuade others. You'll be able to support your opinion much more if you look at both sides and know opposing arguments than if you only know your own. Your assignment is going to look a little bit at the disappearance of the dinosaurs. So for many years, scientists thought that the Earth's climate had changed and the world had become cooler, and because dinosaurs could not adapt to the change, they died off. Recently, some scientists have disagreed with this theory. So we're going to look at the arguments on both sides. In the supporting evidence, so these are the people that think climate change is the reason dinosaurs don't exist. They say about the time the dinosaurs became extinct, the climate cooled somewhat and may have become too cold for dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are thought to have been reptiles and therefore cold-blooded. As the temperature fell, their internal temperature dropped and they died. Dinosaurs had no fur or feathers to protect them from the cold and were too big to dig holes in the ground for shelter, right? They're looking at different ways that other animals survive colder climates. Once a reptile as large as a dinosaur had lost its body heat, it would have taken a long time to get it back. And as the weather became cooler, much of the vegetation on which the plant eaters depended could no longer grow, and many of these dinosaurs died. Flesh-eating dinosaurs then had nothing to eat. Now, there's also some people that have opposing views, so this is their evidence of why they don't think this is the reason that dinosaurs are extinct. After examining the fossil remains of plants, scientists can find no evidence of a major drop in temperature. Recently, some scientists have claimed that dinosaurs were warm-blooded like today's mammals and birds. If a change in climate killed the dinosaurs, why didn't other reptiles such as lizards, turtles, and crocodiles die as well? Climates had changed regularly during the time the dinosaurs lived on Earth, and they managed to survive these changes. Dinosaurs lived all over the world. It is unlikely that a change in climate would have made all regions of the Earth unsuitable for them. So this gives us a brief introduction to both sides of the argument. We've heard 5 reasons for and 5 reasons against this idea. So now you have to make up your mind, but there's something you have to do first. Find your own research, do your own digging, and see what you think is the most convincing set of arguments on this topic. When you're organizing your ideas for your opinion piece, you need to ensure that you have a clear argument. So I think dinosaurs are extinct because of the climate changing, or I do not believe that the climate change is the reason dinosaurs are extinct. You also need to make sure that you have 3 main kind of persuasive points. So you need 1, 2, and 3, but within each of these, you also want some supporting details. This should look quite similar to when we have come up with our own essay outlines in the past, okay? So 3 main ideas and 3 little supporting details for each one. Then you can combine these into your own essay. Your introduction should contain your argument and also briefly state your 3 main points that you are going to be using to support your idea. You should then have 3 body paragraphs, one for each main idea. Your body paragraph should contain your main idea and 3 supporting details to prove that main idea is correct. Each one should be at least 5 sentences, have a topic sentence, and a concluding sentence. So remember, there are 3 bodies, body 1, body 2, body 3. Your conclusion is the bookend to your original introduction paragraph. So you're restating your position. You can wrap things up briefly, mention your 3 main ideas again, and it should be at least 3 to 5 sentences. You could also use this as an opportunity to challenge your reader to go and do their own research and come up with their own opinion. You may write your opinion piece either in a Google document or in your notebook if you'd rather write it by hand. Either way, please make sure that you upload it to Google Classroom by either uploading the image or writing it within the Google document that has been attached.